Action! 2 weeks ago I ordered some fabric from mimifabrics.com. Actually based in Ottawa, Ontario, and they specialize in apparel fabrics. Ah! It's the moment of truth. They're really nice. It's this really nice, gorgeous wood grain French terry, and it's called Wood Grain Oceano. My friend recently is getting super into woodworking, so I thought having a wood grain sweatshirt would really fit her whole vibe. I'm going to actually start working on these because I have about 2 days before I'm supposed to give it. I did not show the project that I'm going to be working on. From Sewaholic, I bought this pattern, I don't know, years ago, like 2-3 years ago, and I just never opened it. So now I'm going to finally do it, and I'm going to do the view B. I'm gonna look at the instructions, see which pieces I need, take it out, and then iron it. Which size is she again? Oh, so I cannot find her sizing information because apparently I deleted it or I have not updated it. I'm just gonna go with her wife's measurements because they steal each other's clothes all the time. 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15. I've made this mistake before. Make sure this iron is set to dry, which means no steam, because then otherwise your pattern pieces are all going to be ruined. And these are so thin, it's so easy to ruin them. Okay, so I finished ironing the pieces, and then usually I would glue these flimsy pattern paper onto hard paper, so that way it's easier to trace and cut. So now I finished gluing and cutting all the pattern pieces onto the craft paper. Now I just have to wait for the fabric to finish washing and drying, and then we can start cutting. Whew. So I finished cutting all the pieces. It took a bit longer than I thought because it was a bit more stretchy than I thought. It is now almost 11. So I'm gonna sign off, and then tomorrow we are going to sew this thing together. Hello! It's day 2. I've got all my pieces cut out. I'm ready to sew them together. Yeah, I'm gonna move downstairs and get started. And the first step obviously is to read the instructions. 7 steps, not too complicated. Actually, I think it probably took longer to cut out the pattern pieces of fabric. Oh, I got a stay stitch first. It's like a basting stitch for around your neckline so it doesn't stretch when you work with it. Because if you're working with knits, especially if it's knit that is really stretchy, if you work with the neckline a lot, it's gonna stretch out and deform. So I'll do that first before I forget. Well, you guys will finally see my Bernina in action. Ow! So there, I have finished stay stitching. Now I'm gonna pin them together. Oh, I think I have to add the twill tape. But which side do I add it to? Oh, I'm adding it to the actual seam. So this is stitched to the shoulder seam, or basted. And I think from this point on, everything will be done with a serger. So I finished sewing the shirt together. Woohoo! So close. The underarm seams did not match up, which bothered me a lot, so I tried to redo it and then that made it even worse. So now I'm just gonna leave it and pretend it doesn't exist. And then I'm gonna move on to the waistband and then the cuffs. And I only have 12 minutes left on this camera. So we're coming to the final stretches of this garment. I've sewed in the label. I did manage to pin the cuffs and also the waistband. And I successfully matched up the seams because I finally decided to stop being so lazy and actually baste them with the sewing machine. So I guess that's why they tell you to do it. I'm just gonna serge these up and the shirt should be ready to go. And I'm finished! Ah! Nothing beats the rush of adrenaline when you finish as a project. Ooh, I'm so happy! I think this is my best looking garment yet. It's so comfy. We finally made it. And whew, just a big sigh of relief. And I'm a little bit hopped up on the adrenaline of finishing the project right now. Hope you guys like this video. Hope you'll like watching it. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go give my friend this birthday gift and I hope she likes it. So, see ya!